What's poppin'? It's your boy Rock Brown. Rock Brown for the win. Go subscribe. Go comment, share, like my videos. Keep up with the content. My blogs be all over the place, so you're going to get a lot of everything. You know what I mean? But today I want to talk to you on a motivational turn. You know what I'm saying? I want to say this to y'all. I was watching a Nipsey Hussle interview, and it was either with the Breakfast Club, it was Hot 97. I'm not really sure which one it was. Shout out to both of them. They putting on great interviews. But it was about hunting, man, and how you got levels to this hunting, and you hunt different when things are set in order. You know what I mean? And one thing that resonated with me with what he said was, when you're not worried about shelter, you're not worried about food, you're not worried about clothing, or even transportation. He said nothing about that, but I even think, like to say transportation. You know what I mean? You hunt different. You know what I mean? If you really think about a person that's really trying to get on their feet, and they're trying to, they're looking check to check, or they just don't, they have a little bit, they hunt different. They're hunting to be able to sustain their life. They're hunting so that they can eat today. They're hunting that they can, put a shirt on their back, or, get out of the rain when it's raining, you know what I mean? And so you'll notice that your grind is a little bit more grimy almost, in a sense, a little bit more cutthroat, crab in the bucket type sense. You'll do anything and everything to get those needs taken care of. And I put a exclamation point on needs, because when you have to grind your heart out for your needs, you seem to be a little bit more funky in your approach. You know what I mean? And so I urge everybody that are trying to get on their feet to hunt for those things. Hunt that you don't have to live check to check. Hunt that you can put some money up, or put things up for a rainy day, or just to have something to know that you have a net. You know what I mean? A net to be able to say, hey, if something falls through, I don't have to put all my eggs in this one basket. Now, I recently just left St. Louis and I moved back to Texas. And if you know me personally, you know that I was making that move, a lot. And the thing with St. Louis, man, it had me feeling grimy, man. It had me feeling like I gotta take, or I gotta, overstep the line, or step on toes to get the things that I need. You know what I mean? And when I got to Texas, almost immediately, it wasn't me hunting for the things I need. It was me hunting for the things that I wanted, or the things to make life a little bit more easier, because my shelter, my clothing, my food, my transportation was a different situation. You know what I mean? And I was able to not worry about those things. It was almost second nature. You know what I mean? It was almost as if, you don't have to worry about those things. I got food in the fridge. I got a roof over my head. I'm not worried about my rent. My car's paid up. I'm not worried about how I'm going to get to where I got to go. I got clothes on my back. I'm not worried about what I'm going to wear today. You know what I mean? Or if it's snowing or raining or hot as hell, how the hell am I going to fight the terrain? How the hell am I going to fight the environment? And now I worry about, how am I going to, what I need to furnish my crib. Even though my house is furnished, let's get it straight. I'm good. But what are the things I need to make it easier? Not so much how can I make it today? You know what I mean? Now I want you to really think about that though. If you're a hunter, hunt like your ribs are touching, definitely. But hunt for that next level, not level one. When your foundation is strong, you can build that house. But if your foundation ain't strong, or if you have no foundation, now you have to put a foundation down before you can start building up. You know, and that's something we all know. That's something that we all experienced at one point. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying to y'all is get your needs, your basic needs in order, and get it to where they are almost automatic. You know what I mean? If you were to lose a job today, or if you were to lose a source of income today, which I hope no one ever has to deal with, but you know that you'll be all right. You know what I mean? And when those worries are off your mind, you'll see that you'll hunt different. You'll lend a hand more. You'll get a hand lent to you more. You know what I mean? You'll notice that the stress isn't as big on your shoulders. You notice that the people around you are happier. And also, when you live that way, you motivate the people around you. And I had a video before when I was like, when you don't have a ball, when you come up to the court and your team shows up with a flat ball, how you gonna ball? You know, you had no ball and your team shows up and their ball ain't even good enough to ball. And so, with that being said, you know, you want to motivate your team to be better. You want to motivate everybody around you. And when you're not hunting for your needs, you're hunting for your wants almost, or you're hunting to thrive, not survive. You know what I mean? And that's what we're trying to do in this world. As black people, you know, or even white folks, man, everybody that had their cards down at one point, you were in that state where everything looked like food. You know what I mean? And you want to get out of that mind state where everything looks like food. You know, and you want the world to look like food if you get it. You know, it's levels. You know what I mean? I don't want to bite you. I want to eat. You know what I mean? And so I encourage everybody, get your basic needs in order, and you'll notice how life will lay out the carpet for you. Lay out the red carpet for you, man. And the stress will be so much less. You know what I mean? So, its foundations right, you hunt different. So, be a hunter that's looking at that animal. You say, man, that animal ain't even, you know, it ain't even big enough for me to even kill that animal. You know what I mean? To feed my family. You know, I can get a bigger plate. You know, you're not taking every plate that comes your way. You know what I mean? Because you're comfortable. So, be a hunter, man. That hunt's different than these niggas that ain't got their shit together. Rock Brown, one time for your mind, two time for the streets, man.